Hello friends, and welcome to this very first episode of Vlogmas. It feels surreal saying that because I've been thinking and wanting to do Vlogmas and planning for it all throughout these past few weeks, and I'm just really excited for December and for all the fun videos that I have planned. It is currently Sunday, November 23rd, and I am pre-filming this video because I know it's gonna get very hectic in December trying to film and post every other day. I'm not gonna be doing the real and authentic Vlogmas, which is where you normally post and film like every single day leading up to Christmas. What I'm gonna do is most likely I'm gonna try to post every other day and try to reach a total of 12 uploads by Christmas. I'm saying this now, but obviously things might change. I want to also listen to myself and not burn out as I, work on these videos during the month of December. But I think my goal with this is just to have fun and make some cozy, fun, festive vlogs, because every time December rolls around, I see everyone participating in Vlogmas and I always get kind of FOMO, but at the same time, as a student, it's really hard to also balance, posting and filming that much along with school. But luckily, my last final this semester is December 4th, so hopefully that means the rest of my December should be pretty free and I should have more time to make videos. I'm already claiming that it's going to be a homebody holiday season for me. I want to hibernate. Like, I want to cuddle up, read some books, watch some festive movies, do some baking. And I'm also just honestly so excited to actually see my friends again. I feel like we've all been so busy during the semester, and especially this past month of November, I've just had so many projects I had to work on that took up a lot of my time. So I'm really excited to hopefully have time to hang out with my friends again and just do some fun festive things. I think for me, the goal with doing Vlogmas is, on the one side, obviously, yes, to just have fun and bring you along with me this December with whatever I might get up to. But at the same time, I think this is also going to be a fun experiment and a fun challenge for me to learn to take pressure off of making videos. I feel like I've gotten a lot better this year at just bringing the camera along with me, whatever I might be up to, and, vlogging whatever my day looks like, even if it's not perfect or even if the background is messy. So filming, editing, and posting this consistently in December is kind of going to be putting that to the test, and I just want to have fun and let go. That is truly my one goal. I want to come back to the roots of why I love making videos so much, and that is to document my life, but also to connect with you guys and just have fun and be creative. So hopefully that all shines through in my uploads this December. Anyways, I feel like I've been talking a lot about Vlogmas and about the month as a whole, but in terms of today's video specifically, as you can tell by the title, it's going to be hopefully all about getting into the Christmas spirit. Obviously, as I'm filming this, I still have classes and lots of deadlines coming up, so it's hard for me to really switch into the Christmas break mindset because I'm not there yet, but it is approaching and I'm just trying to at least set the cozy Christmas vibe. My dad and I are going to be decorating the Christmas tree later this morning, so I'm very excited for that. I feel like once the Christmas tree is up, it's just officially holiday season, and everyone has kind of a different timing for when they put up their Christmas decorations. I kind of wish we could put up a Christmas tree all year round, honestly, because coming home after a long day, especially because it's dark so early here in Canada, I come home at 4 p.m. It's pitch black, but at least the Christmas tree is lighting up the living room, and that's just such a cozy, comforting feeling. Christmas tree is now fully up and decorated, and it just feels so warm and festive having it up in the living room. I was also gonna initially go to like a home decor store and try to get some things for my room today, but I think I'm gonna do that later this week in another video, just because I do have some editing and some studying I want to catch up on this afternoon, and I want to be able to just dedicate like a few hours to go home decor shopping and not feel rushed. So don't worry, that's gonna come in another video. But the Christmas tree is up, so at least I feel like we got the most important part done and out of the way. As I was saying, honestly, the rest of this afternoon I mostly need to catch up and study for my marketing final. Obviously, my first few days of Vlogmas, I'm still gonna be, you know, having to study and having to work for school and go to classes. It's currently my last week of classes coming up, and then I have one day of classes on Monday, December 1st for some reason. And then after that, I'm done. I just have my final on December 4th. So you're gonna hear me talk a little bit more about my assignments and my classes in the next few vlogs, but I should be on break soon enough. As much as I do want to fast forward to Christmas break and to when everything is handed in, I'm also trying to soak up the last little bits of this fall semester, because technically it's my last fall semester here in Montreal. I do have a year left of school, so I have next winter semester and the next fall semester, but I'm doing that last semester abroad. I feel like I just said semester 17 times, but yeah, I kind of need to do more research about like where exactly I want to go, because the application deadline for that is like mid-January, I think. So that's part of my plan over Christmas break, to just do some more research about where exactly I want to study abroad. But I think it's going to be really nice to just end off my studies with that semester just somewhere else entirely. It's going to be a nice way to kind of ease into the graduate life, I guess. Oh my gosh, I don't want to think about that actually. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm not there yet. As I was saying, I do have to catch up on my assignments a little bit, which actually reminds me, I did film a little bit of footage on Friday when I went to Pilates with my friend and we had a bit of a study date together. So I think now would be a good time to include that. I actually look like a tomato.
No, it's more.
No, Talia. That bar class was a spiritual experience. It was intense.
My soul left my body.
But in a good way.
Oh, great way.
It was honestly a wake-up call that I need to go specifically to bar class more.
Yeah, bars are
because it's like Pilates up here, because it's like quick paced and
burn.
Yeah, we're on our way to our favorite place in the world.
Mama.
Grab
lunch. The Martha Stewart chicken salad sandwich. Hopefully better be there. I've been dreaming of it ever since I had it in DC.
I'm really hoping they have their holiday menu. Crossing my fingers. And we're just gonna study for our midterm. Or no, final.
Final, yeah. That's how far we are in our semester.
I will see you guys once we're inside.
Bye, guys.
Hopefully with a seasonal drink in hand. Transition. Everyone, I'm sorry for the very dark and slightly scary lighting. I look completely bald, but that always happens when I film with a slick back. But it's only 4:40 p.m. and it's already pitch black outside. But to be honest, it's been very gloomy all day, And that's why I'm glad I decided to go to bar and go work at a coffee shop, because I know for a fact if I'd stayed home, I would have been the least productive person on the planet. But instead, by going to work out and, you know, working outside of the house, I feel like I actually had a very productive day. The plan for the rest of the evening is I'm gonna continue riding this caffeine high and hopefully get a lot of editing done. I really want to get caught up as much as possible, because obviously when you'll be watching this, it's the first day of Vlogmas, so I want to have a few videos pre-filmed and pre-edited, so it means right now I have to catch up on editing the videos for November. So anyways, there's a lot behind the scenes that I'm trying to get organized and get sorted out, because I really want to be as consistent as possible in December. And usually what I like to do whenever I'm editing and I don't necessarily feel the most motivated is I'll put some like YouTube or like a mindless TV show on in the background on the TV while I'm editing. That way it just feels like I'm not really working, even though obviously I need to be catching up on editing. Oh my gosh, I looked at myself in the viewfinder and I really look like a sinister villain from this angle with the lighting. Oh, there we go. Well, a little too late. Enough with the spooky lighting. I'm gonna head home and I'll see you then. Wow, okay. I've been home for over an hour now and no one else is home. I don't know where my family is, but it's 7 p.m. on a Friday night. I have the house to myself. I have been listening to Olivia Dean and like doing laundry, meal prepping, or just making dinner rather, doing some editing. But I'm making this mushroom chicken. I've made it once before and it was really good, and we had so many mushrooms. So I just chopped a bunch of them up and decided I was going to use them for this recipe. I've mentioned this before on my channel, but I am really trying to experiment with different recipes and just like get better at cooking by trying different things out. And cooking chicken is one of them, because I would always get kind of grossed out, but I'm learning to overcome that. I've also got some vegetables in the oven. I'm roasting some asparagus, some carrots that I made with like a maple glaze, and some baby potatoes that I just cut in half. For the chicken, I am using a recipe I found on Pinterest, so I can link that down below, but for the vegetables, I honestly just asked ChatGPT how long I should roast everything for, so hopefully it gave me good directions. Back to current Clarice. That was my little productive day on Friday, and I'm gonna keep those productive vibes going with the rest of this afternoon. I think the best way for me to be productive right now is just to really romanticize the study session I'm about to have. Like, I will put on some cozy Christmas jazz in the background and just get to work, because I truly have so many chapters and units I need to get through to study for my final. Good evening, everyone. As you can tell, a few hours of studying have passed. I'm now all ready for bed. I have my cozy cup of tea for the evening, put on my soft and comfy PJs. I took an everything shower, got to wash my hair and do my whole skincare routine, and so I'm pretty much ready to wrap up the day and close off today's vlog. And I figured what better way to end this first day of Vlogmas than by doing a bucket list for the month of December and putting together a little holiday mood board. Also, I have to use my quiet voice because most of my family is asleep, so hope you enjoy the mini mic. I will admit I did already make a Pinterest board with a bunch of ideas for the holiday season just to romanticize and get into the holiday spirit. Alright, I hope you enjoy the montage. Vision board slash bucket list is now officially finished. I ended up combining the two because I thought it was nice to just see everything visually, and honestly looking at this makes me so excited for winter break, so I thought I would talk a little bit more about what I put on here, starting with watching some holiday movies. Obviously this is a no-brainer. My favorite holiday movie is The Holiday. I watch it every single year, so obviously I will be tuning in for that, but there's also a few others that I would like to watch, and this is not a Christmas movie whatsoever, but Wicked 2 came out in theaters, and I'm waiting until my exam is done to go see it with my friend, so that is, again, not a holiday movie, but something to look forward to once exams are done. Obviously, I will be doing lots of baking, hopefully, especially when it's cold outside. It's just so nice to bake, and I love putting on some nice music in the background, so I will most likely be doing some holiday baking. I also hopefully want to decorate a little bit for the holidays. I mean, obviously we put up the tree today, but I want to get potentially a few things for my room. Next, I put a picture of a ski lift because I would really like to go skiing. I don't know if it's going to happen in December because it really depends on how much snow we get, but I didn't really get to ski much last season, so I think it would be fun to do that this year. And if the weather doesn't allow it, then I can also just go skating as well, which I would love to do. My sister and I grew up like ice skating, and we would do competitions, and I used to know like all of the tricks. I'm definitely not as good as I used to be, but I feel like it's a fun kind of nostalgic thing to do, and it's so easy and simple since there's so many outdoor skating rinks that are open around this time of year. I also really want to go to a Christmas market. I think it's just fun, and it's like the epitome of getting into the holiday spirit to me. And yes, I'll admit that I would really enjoy getting a hot chocolate at a Christmas market. I just feel like that's something I want to experience this December. Speaking of hot chocolate, I also wrote on here that I would like to try either to make my own seasonal drinks or just try whatever seasonal menu different coffee shops have. I love me a good seasonal drink. It's just so fun, and coffee shops will come out with like gingerbread lattes or like a sugar cookie chai, and I just want to try those and maybe even try making them myself. I think that would be a lot of fun to do in a video eventually. So if you have any recipes or recommendations, feel free to comment them down below. And last but not least, I also wrote on here that I would love to host a Christmas cookie party. What this basically means is I just want to have some friends over and we can all be in our PJs listening to Christmas music and make or decorate some cookies. I honestly love hosting. I don't know if it counts as a hobby, but it's like one of my favorite things to do whenever I have the occasion to. So anyways, that's everything that is on my December bucket list. Obviously there's like a few more things that I didn't write on here because they weren't necessarily bucket list items. Like for example, I really want to, spend a lot of time this month reading, recharging, being a homebody and just basically enjoying my hobbies. So hopefully I will be incorporating a little bit of that throughout my uploads this month. And on that note, that pretty much brings us to the end of today's vlog and the end of Vlogmas day 1. How exciting. I honestly am so looking forward to the month ahead, and again, I will really try my very best to be consistent, but I obviously also want to make sure that the videos I post are good quality and are entertaining for you guys to watch. So I hope you're excited. If there's anything you want to see from me, please comment it down below, because I can use all of the ideas and inspiration that you want to send my way. I will probably be needing it at some point this month. If there's anything on your December bucket list that you want to share as well, I would love to get some inspiration from you guys in the comments below. I hope that you enjoyed this first day of Vlogmas and that you have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are. I myself am gonna get some rest now, so I will see you very soon for another day of Vlogmas. Good night.